Totally never know how to start these things, so I'm just gonna completely dive into it. It's your girl JoJo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been like forever since I made one of these videos. I think the last video that I had posted of like myself was June of last year, actually, when I went to Chicago to go see EARTHGANG and Benji. So it's been a minute. So much has happened. So many shitstorms and dumpster fires that could have happened in the past year. It's been hell. It's been hectic. A lot of good things that have happened, but oh my God. I completely forgot to make the vlog when I went to Vegas to go see EARTHGANG and JID. I forgot to make one for Dreamville on the Rocks. That was for my birthday in October. That ended up in a disaster too, but we're going to forget about that for now. Back in January, I drove to Atlanta to see EARTHGANG for their Ghetto Gods listening party in ATL, which was fucking amazing. Let's see, February, I went with my potatoes. We went to go see Billie Eilish. We saw her up in Pittsburgh, so that was fun. That was definitely a good weekend trip. March, want to say nothing happened in March. Feel like I might be lying. Feel like I just don't remember. Sorry, I forgot to mention, if you don't talk to me on a daily basis, then you probably don't know that I recently got 2 new dogs. My Xander, my big Xan, he passed away December 26th, 2021. So we now have 2 puppies. They are Great Pyrenees German Shepherd mix, and their names are Chip and Dale because, of course. I'm not sure if y'all can hear them whining in the background. If you can, I'm sorry, because I'm about to just push this video. Because if I don't keep going now, I'm not coming back to it. I feel like it's just going to be too late. So yeah, I don't remember what happened in March, if I did anything in March. But April was Dreamville Fest, and probably should have blogged that video. Probably would have had to sign some NDAs, so glad I didn't. It was a great weekend, though. May, I feel like I'm just going blank. I guess nothing happened in May. Yeah, we're going to skip May. June, though, June 2nd, EARTHGANG and Benji just came to the Norva in Virginia. So they were actually in my backyard for once. So, of course, I had to go to the show. It was incredible. That is what this vlog is going to be centered around. The good vibes that I need right now while making this. I'm going to keep y'all posted on some things currently going on in my life. Yeah, we're going to come back to that. But I also have something really fun coming up this upcoming weekend, and I'll mention that at the end of the video. But, yeah, that's been my crazy, insane life in the past year since I made a YouTube video. And you guys get to partake in the shenanigans with me starting now. I'm going to keep going with the shenanigans. I'm going to make sure I'm posting regularly, so that way y'all can have fun with me and watch my life be as crazy as it is. But yeah, so this is the intro. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the video. So, as you guys know, I'm a huge EARTHGANG fan. I have tried to go and see EARTHGANG as many times as I can in a year because I just adore them. EARTHGANG came to Norfolk, Virginia, June 2nd on the Biodegradable Tour, and it was incredible, first of all. They actually, I'm going to start at the top of the day, they did a meet and greet at a local coffee shop called Cobros. I'll tag them in the description. They made their drinks are amazing. They made a drink and named it after EARTHGANG called Masterpiece. I'll even post a picture of it because it was so good. And it was basically a vanilla latte with some extra stuff, and something made it blue. I don't know how they did it, but they did it, and it was amazing. So of course, I go to the meet and greet because, as y'all know, anytime it's a concert day, that whole day is dedicated towards EARTHGANG. Like, it's dedicated towards my concert. So I made sure I had nothing else to do this Thursday. I go to Norfolk, go to the coffee shop, and of course we get there, and we're like waiting to like see like EARTHGANG walk in and stuff like that. And I was having like a whole conundrum before going. First of all, I was texting all my friends, all the group chats, trying to figure out what to wear. I didn't know if I needed to wear a Goofy Movie shirt, which was the actual like movie poster for it, or a Powerline shirt, or an EARTHGANG related shirt. I was losing my mind. Everybody once told me to wear a Goofy shirt. So glad that I did. I'll tell you why later. So I go to the coffee shop, and of course there are some people that have never met EARTHGANG, some of us that have met EARTHGANG before on like previous tours. Either way, everybody is so excited for them, and it's just going to take a second here. It's so amazing to see the amount of love that they get, because when I tell you, they are such incredible, beautiful souls. Like, y'all have no idea. And if you ever get the chance to meet them, please do it. Please go say hi. Please really tell them, like, if you're really digging their music or you're really digging their vibes, like, please let them know. They actually really like that shit. Like, they love the love that they get in response to their music and what they do. Like, I'm telling you, like, I swear to God. And so, of course, I'm awkward. As we all know, I suffer from social anxiety, generalized anxiety, manic episodes, bipolar tendencies. Yeah, I didn't know what that was. Depression, etc. So we all know I'm just a cocktail of mental illnesses in one. Why I say that, I will explain. I go to the meet and greet. I'm standing off in the corner talking to some random new girls that are there that I haven't met, because of course I go everywhere by myself. If you do that though, I do totally recommend, make sure you keep that thing on you, because people are weird out here, okay? Don't be going places by yourself thinking everybody's rainbows and butterflies, because that is not it, especially the way this summer has been going, but we're not going to talk about that either. So, I'm standing off to the corner. I'm being awkward. EARTHGANG gets there. They walk in. They're saying hi to people. They're talking to people. They're, just being them, being great and stuff. And I'm so awkward. Those of y'all that know, first of all, I have met EARTHGANG so many times that I should not be this awkward as I am to, like, go say hi to them. Dreamville Fest weekend, I partied with both halves of EARTHGANG. I got to party with Wow or Dot, and I got to party with Johnny B or Olu. So, like, I really should not be so, like, I'm scared to say hi. Like, I don't know. I panic. I get so anxious when it comes to saying hi to them. I literally had my mom on the phone because I was like, I'm scared to go say hi. And she's like, you've said hi to them how many times now? Like, go talk to them. So I'm off in the corner being awkward, got my masterpiece drink in my hand, and Doc sees me and he waves at me, and it just I was like, oh my God. Mind you, I also have this very irrational fear at this point that they will never remember who I am. Don't know why, don't ask me. I feel the same way with Jid. I feel the same way with Christo, Boosh, everybody on the back team, Benji, like all of them. Why that is insane. I have hung out with them on multiple occasions. I go to every show that I can, and when I say every show, I do mean across the country. I go to every show that I can for these guys. I run some of their fan pages. I go to all the meet and greets. I have met some of their families. Don't ask me why I freak out. I freak out every single time when it comes to meeting them. And so then, of course, I go over there and I'm talking to Olu and Ian, and I'm like, oh, like, how have you guys been? Da da da. Ian, sorry, I'm giving out all these names. Ian, Wow, Dot. That's all one person. And I'll post, when I post a picture with us, I will point out who's who. And he's telling me, like, he's ready to go take a nap, ready to go watch some Stranger Things. By the way, I am now addicted to Stranger Things. Thank you. I am now on season 3. I just started season 3 tonight. So my goal is to have it done before my upcoming trip. So that way I can go look at some of the locations where they filmed it. But side note. So we're like move out of like the line, if you will, to go talk to Q. Now, for those of y'all that don't know who Q is, he's a dope ass person. another beautiful soul. I really don't know how to explain these people. I will just say that, you know, that saying, keep people close to you that feel like sunshine. That's what these people are to me. They literally, like, I can't be sad or stressed out or anxious or depressed, like, when I'm close to them. And they just make you feel so welcome. They make you feel so loved. It's crazy. And I'm talking to Q, and he's like, "Oh, like, hey, how have you been?" Because the last time I saw Q, obviously, was Dreamville Fest, you know. So we're talking and stuff like that. And basically, because of Virginia not having like XL size Ubers, like they would have had to take in two different Ubers back to the venue. So I'm like, "Oh, dude, like I can drive you. Like I'm not doing anything literally till the show starts. Like I'll just take you over there." And he's like, "Oh, like are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like it's, mind you, we were also only like 5 minutes from the venue. Like everything was super close. Like everything was in the same city. So we had a really great conversation. I took him back to the venue. I took him back to the buses. And he was like, "If you need anything from me, let me know. Like, I got you." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Like, thank you so much." I, that is not the first time I've heard this. Um, I get so anxious every time I hear it because I have always been that person that doesn't like to ask for things. Um, so yeah, it was funny though, because I actually did not have a sound check ticket. Sound check is basically their VIP ticket for this tour. And I have one for the other show that I'm going to, but I did not get one for Virginia. So a funny story of how I got into that one. I'll go over that in a second. But after I dropped them off, you know, I went and found parking. I went and walked around, went to Urban Outfitters, went to Starbucks. Of course, I need Starbucks in my life. It was hot. It was like 99 degrees outside. 92, 93. It was hot. Anything over 70 is hot to me, so it was hot. So I went to Urban Outfitters. Didn't buy anything, of course, because that place is dumb expensive. Shout out to Benji, though. Me and Benji had the same idea because they had this really cute pair of Mac Miller sweatpants, and it had like all of his albums listed on it. And I sent it to my West Coast bestie, Ruby, because she is like the first Mac head that I have ever met. And shout out to Ruby just because she's Ruby. But I had sent her a picture and she was like, "Oh my God, where did you get those? Where do you see those? Da da da." And it was funny because later on at the sound check, I saw that Benji was wearing them. And I was like, "Oh, you got those at Urban Outfitters?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Yeah, we definitely went to the same spot." This Urban Outfitters in Norfolk sucks though, just because they don't have any Sailor Moon stuff. So kind of ruined my vibe. Anyway. So then I am parked in the parking garage, where I parked, and I can see the venue from there. So it was safe for me to walk, you know, the like 2 minutes it took really for me to get from my car to the venue. And I'm waiting. I'm on the phone with Lala. I'm freaking out all over again. I had a friend who actually couldn't make it to the show. She actually had sound check, so she just sent me her ticket. So I go and I get in the sound check line. And the security guy that comes out, he's like, "Oh, hey, like, everybody show me your ticket, show me your ID so we can mark your names off the list." Maybe me, I'm like, "Yeah, my name's not on the list, but if I need to, I can call their tour manager." And the guy was like, "Oh, well, like, do you have a VIP ticket?" And I'm like, "Yeah, actually, I do have a VIP ticket." He's like, "Oh, okay, you're good. You don't have to," he was like, "You're good. Just show me like your ID so I can see your age and then, just come on in with the ticket." I'm like, "Okay, cool." This girl, you don't have to, he was like, "You're good. Just show me like your ID so I can see your age and then, just come on in with the ticket." I'm like, "Okay, cool." This girl behind me, who is now Alexis, y'all will see her very soon. I'm 90% sure of that. She was like, "Oh, you got it like that." And now, as y'all know, I will lie till I am blue in the face about knowing them. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm not close enough to be like, I know these people. But at the end of the day, I do know these people. And they do know who I am. And, of course, I'm JoJo out here in these streets. They know who JoJo is. And so I was like, "Yeah, like, I kind of know their tour manager. Like, he said he would help me get in, blah, 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 blah." So we go in and we're waiting. Shout out to my girl Imani too, because I ended up meeting up with her. I met her through the Benji fan page, and hadn't ever met her in person. So I got to meet her in person. So that was super dope. And, we were like all like waiting for like to get into sound check. And I saw Batman. So of course I was like, oh hey Batman. Ran over, gave him a hug and stuff like that. For y'all that don't know, Batman is EARTHGANG's DJ. And we get into sound check and all that stuff, and the first thing they had us do was go over by the merch table, and Q was there. He was handing out the buy to gettable tour t-shirt and the lanyard. I don't know where my t-shirt is, but here is the lanyard. Yeah. So this is the lanyard that you get with soundcheck, and I'm not upstairs in my office, as you can tell. I am downstairs at my new living room desk because the dogs freak out. They have such bad separation anxiety if I'm not with them. So I'm pretty sure the t-shirt is probably upstairs in that office. But yeah, so I go up to Q and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, did I miss your call? Like, I made sure to like check my phone and stuff. And I'm like, no, you're good. Like, I was able to get in and everything's okay. And he was like, cool, bet, like, you know, enjoy the show. So yeah, of course that's what happened. And I love him because they're so sweet, such sweet people. Yeah, so then I go up to the rail, of course. I look for Benji because they're so sweet, such sweet people. Yeah, so then I go up to the rail, of course. I look for Benji because, duh, I have to be front and center for Benji. So, I go up to the rail. I see Benji with badass Benji on the bass, if you will. And I see Benji, and of course he's like playing bass, and, you know, like, WoW comes out, and he's like sound checking, like, you know, testing out the songs. And they played about 3 songs, but like halfway through the first one, Benji saw me and he pointed at me and he made a little heart with his hand, and I wanted to die right there on the spot. I was like, oh my god, like, insert the little girls from Turning Red with the tears in their eyes looking at Four Town, because like that was how I felt. Like, like he saw me. So then of course after sound check, you know, they can't Wow and Johnny Venus came down and took a picture with us, like as a group. I'll insert the picture because they sat on like both sides of me to take the picture. I left my mask up like a idiot. I don't know why, but I did. But you can still see I'm smiling because my eyes are like all chinky and stuff. So like you can still tell, like, you know. So then Benji, of course, like, you know, like they all dispersed and stuff. They weren't signing anything till after the show. So I called Benji down because I'm like, Benji! And he was like, I'm coming. So Benji came down and he talked to me and Imani, for probably about like 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, because he was about to go get food and stuff before the show. Put my girl Alexis on to who Benji was, had her follow him on all socials and listen to his album, Smile You're Alive. If you don't know, Benji is a part of Spillage Village. Go listen to Spillage in the album. It dropped. It's beautiful. You can hear some Benji vocals on there. Benji also dropped an album called Smile You're Alive. Go tap into that if you haven't yet. Great album. You won't regret it. Beautiful vibes. So, you know, we're sitting there, we're joking around. Benji is my Pittsburgh bestie at this point, and it is what it is. So it was really nice to see him again in Virginia. And after that, of course, you know, the show happened. EARTHGANG did their thing. The band did their thing. It's called EARTHGANG and Fire, I believe. Yeah, like Earth, Wind, and Fire. EARTHGANG and Fire. I love it. And the Fire part is their band. So, of course, I was badass Benji on the bass. And I feel so bad because I did not learn the other band members' names, but I plan on doing so because they all killed it. Like, they did amazing. So then, of course, after the show, Benji came back down, and I'm talking to Benji again because, duh, like, I love Benji. He's my person. Wow and Olu started signing stuff for people and all that jazz. I got Q to give me a set list. I got everybody to sign the set list, and when I say everybody, I'm looking at it right now. Olu, Benji, and Batman to sign the set list. I completely forgot to ask WoW when I saw him again to sign it, but that's okay because WoW told me that my shirt was fire. He said that my shirt was dope as shit. It was the Goofy Movie shirt. I will insert the pictures of what I'm talking about, like my t-shirts, the picture of the set list, and yeah, so that way y'all can see it. I'm trying to keep this under 20 minutes, so I'm gonna have to shut up soon. But I could literally talk about EARTHGANG for days, like days. Like, I love them. But yeah, so that was really awesome. And while this year has been so hectic, and with it being Pride Month, Men's Mental Health Month, with it being a day, any day on the calendar year where you might be going through some shit, I just want to say we are all here for a reason and a purpose, and some of us just don't find that purpose until like way later in life. I'm 25 and I don't have my purpose yet, but I feel like it will come soon. I just gotta wait for it. I gotta be patient. Patience is a virtue and all that jazz. But seriously, if you're feeling like you need to shorten your path and take matters into your own hands, I get it. Totally get it. But just know that you're definitely still here for a reason. Might be another 10 years before we find out why, but you're here for a reason. I promise you that. And yeah, stick it out. Rough roads and ridges and all that fun stuff comes with getting older. But I talked to somebody recently and they told me that they were getting another day older, and that was why they were happy to still be breathing. And yeah, a lot of people are losing their lives at really young ages, due to nonsense, due to craziness. And that's why I am making sure I wake up and I'm grateful for the next 24 hours. So shout out to Jid and shout out to Christo, because I reached out to him in a time of need and I was not expecting him to reply as fast as he did, or reply to me at all, because like I said, my anxiety lies to me and tells me that I shouldn't even contact these people, that they don't remember who I am, that I'm not important, and all that insanity goes on in my head on a regular basis. And I reached out to him and I just basically told him I really needed somebody to talk to. And because of him, I have now started a gratitude journal that I'm making sure to write in daily. I also ordered one off of Amazon, but this is what I'm working with right now, where I just write what I am grateful for. I have been writing one thing I'm grateful for, a person that I'm grateful for, and upcoming things that make me happy. So I make sure I'm always looking forward to something. I'm realizing how grateful I am to be alive and how grateful I am to have awesome people in my life. So yeah, so that's what your girl's been dealing with. It's been a hard year. I also had a eye condition called keratoconus. Very rare, but apparently it happens. Might have to get hard contacts. Basically, the cornea in my left eye is bulging outwards. So if you can see, I know my ring light makes it kind of hard, but my left eye is like, there we go. You see it? My left eye is like mad squinty on a regular basis, because I'm actually pretty much going blind in it. Slowly over time. Could take another couple of years. Could be tomorrow. Yeah. It's been a lot of fun stuff. I'll also insert a picture of my dogs if y'all want to see if there's any dog people that are watching this. Okay, I see that I just hit 20 minutes and I still have to go through and edit stuff. So I will go ahead and shut up right now. Again, all my socials are going to be linked in the bottom. I'm also starting a book club with my 12-year-old sister. If any of y'all are interested in doing any book clubs with your kids, sisters, cousins, whatever, let me know, because I think that would actually be pretty dope if we all like met up on Zoom or something and like discuss the books and stuff like that. But I do also have a books talk, a bookstagram, and all that jazz too. So if anybody wants any of that stuff to just keep in touch with me more, like let me know. Probably only gonna have like the 5 people I talk to on a regular basis watch this video, but just in case, shout out to y'all. Oh yeah, I did say I was going to mention this. So Friday is the Earth Gang show in Atlanta, and I am going with so many people that I'm not even going to try to name them. This list gets longer every day. But if you are also going to the Earth Gang show in Atlanta, let me know. I would love to meet you guys. I love making friends. I love meeting my people, you know. So that would be really dope. I'm also going to be going to the Vampire Diaries filming locations, Stranger Things, Halloween. Fast 5 was filmed down there for a little bit. Stomp the Yard, some of the Marvel movie locations. It's going to be a jam-packed weekend. So, yeah. So totally hit me up if you guys are interested in anything, or if I might be running into y'all, or if you guys just need somebody to talk to. I don't mind being here for that. So thank you again for watching my YouTube video. Please like, subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below, to the side. I don't know where these things are located anymore. But yeah, I am going to be back. I'm going to start posting, like I said, regularly, probably Wednesdays and Sundays. Yeah, so this is going to be fun. It's a new chapter. It's a new leaf that we're turning over here. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. Bye.
To drift is all I know, so let me go, let me go.